Hello friends, today we are going to learn language study section of His First Flight. In this section, we have given the information regarding homophones. What is meant by homophone? They are the words that have the same pronunciation but differ in spelling. That is mean the pronunciation. Upon pronunciation is called in Marathi as उच्चार. आपले उच्चार हे सेम असतात पण स्पेलिंग ही डिफरंट असते. दे आर कॉल्ड एज होमोफोन्स. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, फर्स्ट इज फेअर अँड सेकंड वन इज ऑल्सो फेअर बट द spellings are different, their meanings are also different. The second word is also given like no and no. No म्हणजे माहिती असणे आणि no म्हणजे नाही असं दोन वेगळे अर्थ त्यातून होतात. Sometimes the words have the same spelling and pronunciation but can have different meaning in different situation. That is called as homographs. See, watch means observer and watch means portable timepiece. जे की आपण इकडे म्हणजे ऑब्झर्व, वॉच मीन्स पाहणे अँड दिस वॉच मीन्स घड्याळ असं आपल्याला म्हणायचं आहे. देन द नेक्स्ट वन इज फेअर. फेअर मीन्स नॉट व्हेरी गुड और नॉट व्हेरी बॅड. अँड इन द अदर वे इफ फेअर इज युज्ड an exhibition and a sale of atoms is also called as fair. And third fair is for complexion of skin tone, that is whether the person is white in skin tone or in a black in skin tone. In this way, homophones and homographs are together known as homonyms. Okay, give the homophones of the following. We have given some words and we should say some homophones regarding the given words. See, first word is given as blue, that is BLUV, and the another homophone like is BLEW, blue. Bear, the homophone of bear is bear. Then beat, the homophone of this will be BAT, beat. Two, the homophone will be two. The sun, the homophone will be like sun, SUN, sun. Okay. The next question is given like find from the lesson the homophones of the following. We have to find the homophones of these given words, and the words are given like C, SEEC, the homophone will be like SEAC. Then wood will be homophone like WOULD. There, the third word is given as there. Here the homophone will be like there. Then fourth word is given as seen. The homophone will be like seen, SEEN, seen. Then the next word is given as worn. The homophone will be like on. Then the next one is EYE, that can be like I, simply written as I. Then word next given is like peace. The homophone will like PIECE, peace. Then through is word given. The homophone will like through. Then hence is word given. You can write like thence. Then the another word is given as not. Then the word also not. In this way, various homophones we have seen. Explain how the underlined homographs differ in the meaning. We have given some homographs in this question and we have to explain how they are differ from their meaning. See, in this question you should understand the difference given between the two sentences. If you understand the difference between the two sentences, you will be easy to explain their answers. See, the first question is given as he saw his two brothers. In this word, saw is used as verb form इन मराठी वी विल से लाईक पाहणे. त्याने त्याच्या दोन्ही भावाला पाहिले असं आपण त्याला म्हणतो. इन द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, द वूड कटर कट द वीकेंड ब्रांच with his sharp saw. In this, saw is used as an instrument. The question number 2, the first given sentence is, the bird injured his wings. Wings means पंख. इथे आपल्याला पंख म्हणून वापर केलाय. Question B is given, he lives in the sea wing. The wing is used to indicate the building. In the next question, the aeroplane will land at 9 p.m. sharp. Here the action is given, land. And in the another sentence, he owns 10 acres of land. Here land is used to state the meaning zameen or a place. In the fourth question, the head of the institution was on leave. Here head is used to refer a person at a higher position, and he bent his head. Here head is used to give a information about our organ of the body, that is head. See, we have another question regarding the sentence. Read the following sentence carefully and underline the verb and find out the tenses in the sentence. A question is given as, the sun was now ascending the sky. Was is the verb given in this sentence, and the tense of this form is past continuous because was ascending. That's why it is past continuous. The next question is, still they took no notice of him. No notice of him they took. In this there is simple past tense because verb form is in past form. That's why this is simple past tense. The question C is, she is standing. Is standing. That is why it will be present continuous tense. What will be? Present continuous tense. The next question is, he leaned out eagerly. Here leaned word is used. That's why it is a simple past tense. Then the next question is given, he just felt. Fell, the past form of the fell is felt. That is why this is also simple past tense. Now we will go to the word adverb. What is meant by adverb? An adverb is a word that tells us something more about verb or an adjective or another adverb. About a verb, see, he runs fast. The verb is runs, and how he runs? He runs fast. That is why fast is a adverb. The girl sang sweetly. How the girl sang? She sang sweetly. This is also adverb because verb is sang and stating information more about the verb. That is why it is adverb. Suddenly the baby started crying. Here also the suddenly word is an adverb. About an adjective, this chain is very sturdy. In this word, the adverb is stating information more about the adjective. Okay. Then the tea is too hot. Hot is an adjective and too is also adverb because it states more information about the adjective. About another adverb, you should run very fast. Here fast is an adverb and very fast will become one more adverb. That's why here very word is highlighted. About a phrase or sentence, unfortunately your answer is incorrect. Here adverb gives information about the sentence or a phrase. So see, place, for example, go there, come in. In terms of time, it also gives information like I will do my homework tomorrow, I need a pencil now, in this way. See, manner on the way something is done. For example, read slowly, write well. In this way, we give some information. Degree, for example, the water is too cold. In this way, many adverbs end with ly such as slowly, actually, surprisingly, etc. Like adjectives, adverb can also be used in comparative and superlative degree form. Adverb can be used as a comparative or in a superlative form. For example, see the sentence, he spoke most impressively. They danced more gracefully. Here, most is used in superlative degree and more is used in comparative degree for the gracefully word. Okay. Now, we will see what is meant by passive. Many actions involve two people things, one that perform the action and one that is affected by the action. Example, Sonali ate the mango. Here, the action of eating involves Sonali who eats and the mango which gets eaten. Sonali is the subject of the mango, is the object of the verb eat. When you want to talk about who performed the action, the doer of the action is called as subject. See, sometimes you want to focus on the object, the things affected by the action, then you make in the subject or that sentence. Example, the mango was eaten. You may or may not mention the doer. Here, Sonali or the person who ate it, have you mentioned? No. This is a passive construction or a passive voice. In this type of construction, the things affected by the verb is the subject of the sentence. The verb is in the passive form that stated like be plus past participle and the doer of the action may or may not be mentioned. In the following example of passive voice, the doer of an action is not mentioned. Examples are like the plants are pruned, a cup of tea is offered to any guest. Next one is many anecdotes related to Mark Twain are told. In this way, if I wish to mention the doer in passive sentence, we mention it by adding by before it. I know you got some difficulties while learning on content in only English, but try to understand all the content because after some time gradually you will develop a capacity to learn and ability. You will also develop your ability to learn all the things in English, and that is more important. If you want to learn English, you should give your mind the instruction that is out of our comfort zone. That is, in Marathi we are so pretty much comfort because we don't learn this language by just mugging up. We learn this language by utilizing up. That's why we understand it very clearly and we can use it very confidently. But for the English, we don't use it in our day-to-day language. We don't practice it. That's why we got it that it is too difficult, but it is not that way. You should understand the process of language learning and you should behave and should try more to listen the content in only English and to read the content in only English. Examples are like this pen was given to me by my aunt. Note that only transitive verb can be used in the passive voice. We can use only transitive verbs in the passive voice. See, in this way we learn the language study section. In our next video, we will learn about live English lesson. See you soon.